Alright guys, so in this video we will discuss include and require methods in PHP. These two methods are very simple and there is only a bit difference between include and require. Now why we use include and require while using PHP script? Both of them, include and requires, are used when we want to include some pages. Now let me explain you. So first let me create here another file by the name of tut12 underscore main. Okay, main.php, and let me create another page by the name of tut12 underscore header.php, and let me create another one as well. So I will say tut12 and this should be tut12 underscore this time footer and php. Now what I will do, within this main I want to include these two pages. Whatever within these two pages, whatever the coding is, HTML, CSS or whatever, I want to use them directly from here. So these pages will be included by include and require. Both of them are used for the same task, but there is a bit difference that we will explain. So first, within this header I will paste some PHP code, and I will say that this will be a header and this will be coding.com. so these are something that I have written within this header page, and I will copy the same thing. So let me say that this should be section, header section, so that we can easily differentiate. So control C and go to your footer.php and paste the same thing here, and we will say that this is footer section. Okay, so within these two pages I have something. Now what I will do within this main.php, so first I will include HTML here. So within this HTML, first let me give a title, include and require methods in PHP script. Okay, so within this body I will say h1. Within this h1 I will say header starts, and after that I will say h1 header ends. Now I will explain everything. After that, a bit down I will say h1 footer starts, and I will say h1 footer ends. Okay, now control S, go to first you need to open XAMPP, and this Apache and MySQL must run. After that, save your pages or files or whatever you say, go to your browser and just reload it. So it says that the required URL was not found on the server. So let me, because I have already written it, so let me change this, enter, and we have this man. So I will access this tut12 main.php. so we have this one header section, start and ends, and this one footer section. So let me zoom in. Now I want my header.php page, I want to include between this and this my header.php, and I want to include footer.php between these two headings. So let's do it. Now I know that I have something within this header, so what I will do, I will use either require or include, but for that we need to include PHP syntax. So PHP and PHP start and PHP end. Now within this I will use first include, then I will explain. So the include syntax is first you have to write include, after that single quote or double quote, whatever you want, and access or write the file name that you want to include. So in my case I have tut12 header.php. So tut12 underscore header dot php, after that semicolon. So control S. Now within this section I have included by the help of include method tude12 header.php. Now whatever within this page, it will be displayed right here between header start and header end. So control S, go to your browser and reload. Okay, it's not working. It should work. Okay, let me check header. So within header, let me control S it as well because I haven't saved. Control S and control S. Now this time it should work. Okay, so tude12 header.php. okay, our name is good, header.php. so go to your browser and reload it. As you can see, we have accessed successfully our page and we have included our page header section. Now I will do the same thing for the other page. So control C and paste between this footer section and control V. So let me zoom in a bit so that we can see things. Now here I will change from header to footer because this time I want to include footer page, this one. Now within this footer I have this one, footer section. Okay, so control S and go to your browser and just reload, and we have successfully included this one as well. Now what is the difference? Both of them have done the similar task. They have included pages or they have attached pages, but there is a difference. The difference is whenever there is an error, such as, let me change this one. Now tude header.php, there is no page. There is no page to include because I have a page tude12 underscore header.php. Now it will give me an error, and I will change this one as well, and it will also provide me an error. Now what kind of error will provide include? And this should be required. Okay, by mistake, and let me write this should be required. Okay, so require, and first let me show you from 12 to 12 I have forgot to change from include to require because I have just copied this one. So again control S, and this time there will be no error because I have changed. As you can see, I have reloaded and they have done the same thing. Now I will show you the error. So from 12 it should be tude, so that we can see the error. This include and this require done the same thing, just include page, any one page. But as there is no page, tude header.php or tude footer.php, there is no page related to these names. So this both include and require will give us an error. But what kind of error? So control S and go to your browser and just reload it. As you can see, in case of include we have no error, but we have warnings, and I will explain it. But in case of require, we have warning as well as fatal error. So the difference is whenever you want to use include in your PHP script for including any page, and if for some reason there is an error, then it will not give you the error, it will just give you the warning that failed to open stream because no such file or directory in whatever the folder you have, and it will also show you the line because on line 12 we have write include and there is no such file such as tude underscore header.php because we have tude12 underscore header.php. This warning will be similar on line whatever the line, but this will also give you a fatal error, that uncaught error. Failed opening require this file name, that is tudefooter.php, and it will also provide the path and line and also give you stack trace. Okay, so this is the only difference between include and require, that in case of include there will be, if for some reason there is an error, then it will give just warning, but in case of require it will give you both error as well as warning. So that was all about include and require.